What's up, you guys? Joker back, and today we're taking a look at the Russian army vest 6SH112. Yeah, I know, try saying that 3 times in a row fast. It's a pretty complicated name, and they tend to use these kind of digits and letters in combination, and they have done that for a long time. So this is just another typical way of naming the vests. But this one is still pretty current, but it's not the main vest that's being used now by the Russian army. But this one was pretty occurring during the Crimean annexation. Russian forces use this a lot, and there's also various other models that look similar. But today we're taking a look at this one, so I thought we were gonna go through a little bit of the features that are included on the vest and how I have decided to mount the various pouches and everything. If you think the vest looks a little bulky and everything, it's because I have body armor underneath, a body armor replica 6B23 I think it is, and also I stuffed it with pillows so it's standing up straight on the table, so if a pillow sticks out or whatever, don't be too jarred. It's supposed to be there just for this effect. But like I said, I'm having a body armor underneath this vest here, just to show you that it can be mounted over a body armor, but you can also use it singularly just over the uniform if you wish. So we'll take a look here, starting at the top. Here I have a how to say it, small cargo pouch or whatever. You can use various items in it. Here I have a BB speed loader, and it fits perfect. You can see the buttoning system here is both Velcro and a snap button. You have MOLLE spacing on both the right and left side of the chest, and it goes down all the way down to the belt. You see I have left some spacing over here. I'm a right-handed shooter, so I want to keep this side clear for when I shoulder the weapon. I also have a big love for carabiners, which maybe is not a good thing because they shine and make noise, but I thought it's suitable to put it here. You can also see that the variation in the texture of the camouflage is a bit different. That's because the manufacturers probably have different batch of manufacturing, so that's why they look a little bit different. But we can take a look here at how the vest opens and closes. There is a buttoning system here too, but at the lower part there's actually kind of a latch you have to go through and then secure with a button. So you have this hook here, put in, and then you close it with the snap. Let's get this here. It feels pretty sturdy when you actually lock it, so there's no risk for the vest opening by itself, unless you're doing some kind of extreme movements, which I doubt you will. We'll take a look now at the 4 mag pouches I have mounted, 2 on each side. Same feature here, you have Velcro and the button, and the pouch can fit 2 magazines. It's also there's also a divider, a spacer in between, which you can tear away if you want to keep the magazines a little bit more flexible and free floating, but that's up to you. So looking at the lower part, you can see here that the vest is integrated in a kind of padded belt, lower belt part, which is pretty comfortable when you're wearing heavy equipment on the hips or whatever. There's also MOLLE spacing here, and there's a big buckle that you use to close the lower part of the vest with, and this is adjusted, so you can adjust the size depending on how big you are and if you're wearing body armor or not underneath. Other than that, there's not many spectacular features I've mounted here on the front. We can take a little look at the side. So I have 2 small grenade pouches, but they can also be used for anything small enough to fit in there that you wish. But these are for grenades. When I use airsoft grenades, it's usually the big, tall Enola Gay smoke grenades. So I'm not sure exactly how good they fit in here. I don't have one to try out now, unfortunately. Also here to the side, you can see that this is the adjustment straps that you use when you want to adjust the tightness and the fitting of the vest itself, both over a uniform or the body armor underneath. We'll take a look at the back too. So you can see here that there's a pretty open space here for which you can adjust the straps on how exactly low or high you want the lower part or back part, so to say, of the vest. There's also MOLLE spacing here, which I have attached a day pack, so to speak. It's not filled with anything right now, so that's why it kind of looks empty and saggy. But this is surprisingly roomy. You can fit at least, if you fold it right, you can probably fit some kind of raincoat or reinforcement clothing underneath. It's also perfect for extra BBs, food, or anything if you're playing a milsim. You have water resistant material here, which you can enclose. There's also MOLLE spacing, and you have buckles, also a little handle if you want to carry it by yourself. There's also 2 pouches on each side. These are probably perfect for storing BB bottles. They have a perfect size for that. Or possibly cans, soda, whatever you wish to carry along with you when you're playing. Unfortunately, but I don't know if the rig itself is strong or sturdy enough, but as you can see here, there is no kind of carry handle, so you can't pull away a soldier or anything with this. I think other newer models might have this function, but this one does not. There's also, like I said, a little bit of MOLLE spacing here at the lower part, but it's been weaved in here now with the day pouch or the day pack. We'll take a look at the front again. Also, pretty smart feature to point out is that they have Velcro here on the top of the shoulders, which is pretty smart if you want to secure potential hydration sling from your camelback or similar. Also weapon slings, but there's not a lot of space here between the Velcro. So if you want to put a sling in here, you might have to jiggle it a little bit, but it might work. Other than that, not really much to say about this vest. It's a pretty simple MOLLE load-bearing vest. I think it's smart, functional. You can carry a lot of stuff with you, depending on how you actually modify the vest for your own use. I want to thank Grey Shop for sponsoring me with this one. And this vest will make another appearance in a full loadout video that I'm going to do soon, hopefully. And it won't take 6 months this time, I promise. But I'm going to do a Crimean annexation inspired loadout with some other gear that Grey Shop has been kind enough to sponsor me with. So I hope you enjoyed this kind of short walkthrough about this vest. If you're interested in buying it, I will provide a link down in the description where you can find it. And also make sure to use the discount code WO3Joker for a 7% discount on your next purchase. So I'll make sure to write that down in the description too if you're curious about it. And until next time, take care and Joker out.